Hello everyone, this is Kim, or as some of you may know me, Endo. And yeah, today I thought I'd give you a little tour of my truck, so let me swap the camera around and I'll be right back. Okay, so just as a preface, this is all recorded and edited on my phone, so if the quality isn't too great, please do bear that in mind. Yeah, anyway, that's my truck. So I'm just gonna go around and show you what's all inside of it and stuff like that. So let's start with this outside locker. And here is pretty much all just work gear, gloves, tools, all that kind of stuff, so nothing really interesting. Big old fuel tank in the back with all the hoses and electrical connections and all that stuff. Down in there we have another outside locker that's purely for an extra can of engine oil and AdBlue, which is an additive that gets put into the fuel system and the exhaust system to reduce emissions. So let's give you guys a quick look of the front, and then over here on the other side, on the outside locker, we have safety harness, more tools, mostly spare stuff, starter cable if need be, and some window washer fluid, and of course stuff to tip the cab, and yeah, if you need to work on the engine, stuff like that. There we go. So over on this side we have another big fuel tank and the filling cap for the AdBlue. And that is something you won't see on too many trucks. It's a basically a large air compressor. So we are able to unload our silo, bulk trailers, whatever you want to call them. I've heard the word pneumatic trailers as well. So yeah, I'll just give you guys a quick look. This is one of our newer-ish ones. It's not all that new, but it's one of the newer ones. Okay, so obviously the trailer has a toolbox as well, which also hoses the small electrical engine to actually tip the trailer. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it on the outside, so let's hop in. So in here I obviously have my little mat. Just give me a sec, I'm gonna close the door. Okay. That's a little less noisy. So I have my little extra mat because I drive on my, well, bare feet, socked feet, because I don't like to get the inside dirty, because, well, it's basically my living room slash, well, sleeping area, because that's back there. But yeah, for those interested, let's see if I can do this. That pretty much is the view I have as a driver to the outside. Obviously with the big old mirrors. And then over there we have the front mirror, other side mirror, and an extra side mirror that looks down for well, to be able to see things like bicyclists. Over there, my GPS, the information cluster. Shut up. The information cluster with the rev counter, fuel level. Shut up. Engine oil temperature. The air levels and the speedometer. And as you guys can tell, just give me a sec, I'm gonna get a bit closer. That's how many kilometers are on this truck. So that's 665,000 kilometers at this point. So moving onwards, we have the radio, which is not turned on, obviously. Little holder for glasses, various switches, seat heating, which is nice, hill hold, night light, which doesn't work in this one, the PTO or power takeoff for the large air compressor outside, work light for the outside, and that's, I believe that's a test light, light test. Heating cluster, all of that jazz, and a park heater, which is night heater if you prefer, which I'm gonna turn off because that thing makes a bit of noise. I think a fan needs replacing. Over there we have our what should we call that in English? Well, that block over there is basically for toll roads and stuff like that, which is for trucks pretty much every single highway. Dash cam, on which the clock is not correct, but whatever. Computer, so the dispatch can send us our information. This particular model of computer is also nice because you can keep track of your hours, and we have detailed views as well. So yeah, that's just a little bit of information. This computer also has a GPS, which is nice. Let's see, other interesting stuff. You can log the engine from being started, so that's something nice. It's mostly insurance stuff. And now I'm gonna look away for a sec because people don't need to see my code to unlock that. Messages you've gotten. So this is usually where the dispatcher sends us what we have to do each day. And you can also obviously make and send messages if need be. And the phone, if you need to call someone. So that's nice. Let's see. Well, here's obviously the phone with the hands-free microphone as well. And over here the speaker for the hands-free kit. Just a little added thing that our workplace does. Extra 24 and 12 volt sockets, because these trucks usually always, well, most trucks have 24 volts. Actually, all trucks use 24 volts. So if you'd plug in anything from a car, it would pretty much immediately burn out. So we have the reduced 12 volts here if need be, which you can see I have lots of stuff plugged into. This is just a little adapter I made, which goes to my splitter. And then this one goes to my fridge, which I bought. It's pretty expensive, but hey, it's worth it. Right now there's only drinks in there, but yeah. Let's see. We have down here snacks. And up here we have more snacks, but also actual food. Ooh. Let's see if I can get the brightness so you can actually see stuff in there. So we have more snacks, but also actual food items, mostly instant noodles and that kind of stuff, and bread. Then in the leftmost locker we have assorted stuff, cutlery, and sharp knife and scissors, some extra rags, my water heater, which works on 12 volts, paper towels, and a small first aid kit I made. And that's just fluid back there to wash the windows with. So that's those two. Let's close those up again, because we don't need to be in there. Over here we have more storage, which I have my little bags for trash. And this rightmost locker is mostly just paperwork and spare parts for the truck. So small things like fuses, headlights, tail lights, extra rubber grommets for the air connections, zip ties, that kind of stuff. Nothing really all too interesting, but necessary. And over here on the top, come on, brightness, we have more storage, which just houses a water bottle for making my food. And over here I have this nice table that I bought, and just paperwork and all that stuff. Passenger seat, which at the moment holds my helmet. And let's throw this there as well, because I need my bed in it. And the footwell, we have extra drinks, backpack, shopping bag. Let's see what else is interesting. Over here under the bed I have another shopping bag and spare clothes, that kind of stuff. And yes, that's an open bottle of chips. I lost the lid for that, unfortunately. And over here, behind the driver's seat, I have, as you can probably already hear, a little air gun. In case I need to blow out dust, because my work can get rather dusty. And obviously behind the seats we have the bed, and the passenger, which in this brand of truck gets a, what's them called again? I forget the name, but it's just the fabric thing that you can move. And over there, pillows, a jacket, another jacket, because the ones we get you can split into 2 parts, so it's not too thick in the winter. And then back here, this is gonna be like super dark. Yeah, you guys can't even see this, but in the top bunk I have just random odds and ends, like the original curtains, because these obviously aren't original, because, well, the original curtains are kind of crap. And then obviously up here we have the sunroof, which can be kind of nice. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll chat with you guys soon.